Hey everybody, Jim here. So I'm out metal detecting at a brand new permission. There's a property that I know the owner, and he was completely unaware of the buildings of the home and the farm that sat really right in the middle of this hayfield. So he invited me out to do some metal detecting, and I came here last night and looked around just a little bit. I only had about an hour before it was too dark to continue. But my mission last night was to find evidence of the home and the barns and other buildings that were on this piece of property. So I found evidence of that last night and am back today to look for a few things, and let me show you what I found so far. So a couple of pieces, a little bit of trash, but really not very much out here. I don't know why I never get sick of digging these. I do like finding coins and other tools and household items, but I really don't mind digging items that would have been used for farming. And very excited for another first today. Just dug this hole and out popped this. This is what I believe to be part of a two-piece button. So the home and barns here for this farm, I believe we're probably here between the 1850s, and we're for sure here through the 1950s. I really have never found one of these before. I'm hoping for a chance to find more today. This actually was my intent for coming out here today. I've never found a button, and I wanted to get a chance to see what it sounded like and to have one to add to my collection. So we'll hit a little bit more of this field today and actually start on the old drive up in that direction and follow it up to what would have been the home and the barns kind of up near where I'm at right now. We'll see what we can find today. Okay, so I am definitely in the sweet spot here. This would be exactly where each of the buildings were on this part of the property, and I've been digging horse tack and buckle parts kind of non-stop here. Let me just give you a second. I'll show you the last piece I just dug here. So strong signal here. Obviously not crazy old because the leather is still intact, but oh my gosh, look at that green, that shiny green. Absolutely gorgeous buckle and strap that came with it. This square connecting piece, I just dug, two or three of them, probably about 30 feet away from here. But this part right here will clean up nice. That is absolutely gorgeous. So this is like 90 seconds after that last egg. I am crazy excited. I am so excited to be out here today. So I've got another bucket lister. I dug one of these 2 or 3 weeks ago, but it was broken, and I was so excited to find a broken one of these that I felt like it was my find of the year. Let me show you what I've got. So really strong signal, and just under the surface, you see that? I just found another crotal bell. Oh, I almost don't believe it. It's a gorgeous color. Give me a minute here. There's no cracks. It's not falling apart at all. It's actually quite heavy, heavier than I expected. This would not be tomback like the last one I found. Give me a minute. I'm gonna try to quickly clean this up to see if the clapper is inside, and I'll get back to you. So I got this cleaned up quite a bit. There is quite a bit of dirt inside there. If the clapper that would have rung back and forth is there, it probably is rusted in place. So my very first intact crotal bell, also known as a jingle bell or a rumble bell. Very excited about this one today. So I've got another strong target, and I have a funny feeling I know exactly what this is by seeing the end of this here. Pretty wedged in there. This is another bucket lister. I don't believe this is literally 2 minutes after the chronal bell. Oh my gosh. I almost don't believe this. It is. My first axe head. I have never dug one of these. I thought for sure I would have found one of these by now. Oh, it's heavy too. I'll have to see what it looks like when I get it cleaned up as to, any guess as to how old it might be. Oh my gosh. Excited. Absolutely gorgeous day out here to be spending digging and looking for a little bit of history. So I've made my way up to the driveway, the original drive that came onto this property, and I'll make my way back up toward where the home and the buildings were, and get a very strong signal here and myself another buckle. So kind of slim pickings on the driveway here. So the driveway would be about right there, just kind of making my way farther and farther in toward the home. And today's theme, part of it is going to be tools. Another first. So garden hoe, very nice. So more than once I have said that I feel like I've had the best day of metal detecting of the year. Today might, I know I'm saying it again, might just be that day. From the number of bucket list items that I have found so far today, and I've got several more hours out here. I'm so excited. I feel like I just want to get home and clean these items up. Let me show you what I just found now. So another bucket list item just popped up out of this hole. For those of you that don't know what this is part of a suspender. And that's old. So yeah, very excited to be taking that home with me today. I'll get all these items cleaned up later on and try to get some pictures as well. Another very, very nice find today. Actually, you know what? There's some text on there. Let me see if I can get a picture here. That might just identify how old this is. Just a minute. So another great find. I took a couple minutes to clean this up. It is from the S&GM Co. company. Looked up very quickly online to see what information I could find. Appears to be a suspender clip from the 1870s or so. Great find. Excited about this one as well. So I pulled another very simple item, but another one of my bucket listers. I've seen people who dig these all the time. I have found a few horseshoes, but never an ox shoe. So there we go. My very first ox shoe on a day that, man, a lot of bucket lister, a lot of first finds in oxen shoe. Okay, so it's getting late. I've been here quite a while today, so it's time to call it quits. Let me show you what we found today. So again, my intent yesterday was to find evidence of the home and the buildings that I believe were likely in this field between 1850 and 1950, and found some evidence of that last night, and then came back today for a more thorough look and search through the entire area. So I'll show you just a few of the things that I found. Found another sycamore blade. I'm constantly finding these rings. The square ones were part of a strap. Several hinges today. I'm not going to show all of them. Interesting piece here. Not sure what that is. A horseshoe that was broken in half. A hook, and the reason I'm showing that is it looks like it was hand forged. I am constantly finding ammunition, shotgun shells, spent casings, every once in a while a bullet. I don't know, I never get tired of digging old square nails. First of all, they tell me where buildings once stood, but to hold this knowing that it held a building together starting, 150 years ago always amazes me. This piece, I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's really pretty heavy for its size. Doesn't appear to be broken off. Appears to have been attached to something here. I'm not sure exactly how it was attached. If anyone has an idea, let me know. I did find a buckle way down by the driveway. Always finding chain links. That's really common. And then a few firsts for me. I have never found a garden hoe. For as many things as I've dug, I know it seems amazing, but I'm glad to find that today. First time I have ever found an axe head, which is great. My first oxen shoe today as well. I've never dug one of those. And to be honest, I didn't even know that oxen were used in this area ever. This is from that strap that I found. The strap itself was in pretty icky shape, so I pulled that from here. Just absolutely gorgeous patina on it. I will be saving that and giving it a little bit more of a clean. And then we had 3 of my bucket list items, aside from the axe, and that was cool. But several weeks ago, I found a crotal bell, and it was broken. It was only about 2/3 intact. This still needs to be cleaned up. It appears like it has a design on the bottom. Not sure if anything is inside it. It will take me some time to get it cleaned up a bit. I am really thrilled about this. I mean, I was excited when I found the first one a couple weeks ago. Extremely thrilled to finally find one that was intact. This is one of the things that on my way here, I was thinking I would love to be able to find today. And I'm glad to have done that. Another item I was thinking about on my way here was buttons. And I know that they seem simple, but I'm glad to have found one today. Appears to be part of a 2-piece button. The back with the shank is gone. So glad to have that today. And then possibly, although I really like the crotal bell and the button, possibly my favorite piece. I really was thinking about finding one of these today as well. I'm glad that I was able to. I'll have to do a little bit more research on this S&GM Co. suspender clip. Very, very glad to find this. I can cross it off my bucket list. There's actually a great design. After I got a few pictures before, you can see there's a pretty intricate design on it. Very, very nice, very ornate. So, a few of the things today. It seems like it was a productive day. Kind of funny that a few weeks ago I was all disappointed because of the snow and the cold coming and feeling like the metal detecting season was coming to an end. I know it is. I know that it's coming, but it's been an absolutely gorgeous week to get out. Grateful again to the property owner for the invite to come out here and detect his property. I'm very, very grateful for the finds and the knowledge that it's given me, and glad to share that with him and to let him know that there really was something going on here other than just a field long before any of us were here. Thanks for joining me today. See you soon.